Hi, this is Loren and Wally. We're at beautiful Southport with Pam and Bob, Bob and Pam. Now, Bob and Pam and Bob, are relatively new residents to Southport. How long have you been here now?
About 10, 11 months.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
So what prompted you to come to Southport?
Well, we began the process perhaps 2 years ago when we decided to downsize our 4,000 square foot home. We began looking on the Cape. We started in other areas and ended up here by default after hearing an ad on the radio, and returned several times later, and the rest is history. Maybe after 6 months or so, we put our deposit down and we moved in a year later.
It's a great place, isn't
It's
it?
fabulous.
Yeah,
It's
we love it
absolutely
down here.
fabulous.
Yeah. Bob,
Wonderful.
what's your favorite thing about Southport?
The people that I've met and the great activities that I'm getting into, stuff that I never dreamed I'd be doing, like art lessons. And
Really?
I'm actually playing golf. I never had time when I was working.
Well, now
here.
you're a retired physician.
Yeah,
And so you were busy all the time. And
Pretty
now,
much.
Now life is good, I would assume.
life is great.
Yeah, it is. It's fabulous. We have what we didn't have in our previous residence was the sense of community, and we've been able to find that here. And I must say, other than picking out your house and all the selections that you make, what really resonates in this community is the closeness of all the residents, the activities that we all engage in. And I tend to think of this as not only an active community, but it's a community in motion. You can't help but get involved. You don't need to, but it's contagious. You hear all your friends talking about what they were doing and the laughter that they're sharing, and honestly, you can't help yourself. You have to engage in some of these activities, and before you know it, you know people that come from all backgrounds and experiences, and it's just wonderful, just wonderful.
Do you love just getting in the car and pulling out of the driveway and you're already on the Cape? I mean, that's got to be a great feeling.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's great.
It's awesome.
We go off Cape. We've got family up in the Merrimack Valley, but we just can't seem to relax until we get over that bridge and just chill out. It's just wonderful being down here.
Can you talk a little bit about how you came to decide that you wanted to move down this way?
Yeah, we had a very large home, and it was just the two of us, and we had lived in that home for approximately 15 years. And we realized that we really didn't feel as though we belonged to a community. We barely knew our neighbors who had been there equally as long. So when we began the process and made the decision to downsize, we felt as though we wanted to be part of a community. And we really weren't sure what that meant or how we were going to do it. We hit a home run when we moved down here. I never, ever guessed that we would have loved a community as much as we do this. It's been fabulous. We are constantly in motion. So it's been outstanding. Best decision we made.
Well, that's the beauty of Southport, really, is all the different amenities. I mean, can you run through some of the things that you could do here if you were living here?
Well, you've got swimming, indoor and outdoor, golf, of course. My tennis game is no good, bad shoulder, but you can play tennis. We love walking, and there's great pathways around here. Back home, we had to walk on shoulders of roads where cars are whizzing by, and it's just delightful here. And you wave to passersby, and you get to know them after a while, and it's really a kind of a neat thing to do. Just we take a power walk every morning. It's great.
I've seen like huge parties around the pool. Is that something that happens occasionally?
There's always something. If there isn't a party at the pool in the wintertime, we have what we call potluck suppers. We have several neighborhoods in Southport, and it seems like the neighborhoods will get together and they'll have a barbecue, or you'll bring potluck to someone's home. There is always something to do. There's always some social activity.
Pam and Bob, Southport, 55 plus adult community. You've made a wonderful choice, and if you'll excuse us, Bob's got a tea time.